just a moment to soak this in. This is arguably one of the greatest honors ever bestowed upon me, to be able to stand before this graduating class to share some convictions about the road that awaits you. The world is filled with those who could, should, and would want to stand in this place. I don't take it as a small honor that the class of 2017 has extended me this honor to come to share on today. So I begin by saying thank you, and also begin by saying congratulations. Congratulations for crossing one of the first major milestones of your life, the completion of your high school education. To realize that you've done it at one of the most elite and unique educational institutions in the United States of America. According to niche.com, we are the #1 private school in the state of Illinois, which means that we are rated higher than the Elgin Academy. We beat out Latin and Morgan Park Academy. And we will always be better than clowns in Francis Park. As a lifelong Labby who began my journey in preschool in this place, and sat where you sit today, allow me to say thank you for pushing the borders of excellence, not only academically, but also athletically. When I was here in 1990, to put it plainly, we stunk. And now to see all the accomplishments of those in arts, academics, and athletics, I thank you all for giving us bragging rights as alums. So I say to those who've done well, Danya, Avery, Nikki, y'all some bad sisters. Jamel and Amon, oh my God, y'all are some bad brothers. Because of you, I can look at my friend Zayd in the face, who went to Lake Forest Academy, and tell him in the words of that poet and composer DJ Khaled, all we do is win, win, win. No matter what. And thank you all for what you've done to maintain this. I never thought that I'd have an opportunity to stand here having had the privilege of sitting where you sit some 27 years ago. First of all, no one could ever have told me that 27 years would pass by, and that 45 would be knocking on my door. Nor that everything I'd have the opportunity to come back to this place and to share in a moment like this. Indeed, it's an honor for me. And I began thinking, what would I say to myself if I was coming back to address my 18-year-old self in 1990? What would I say to a younger version of me, knowing now what I do know? And I'd share with me what I'm going to share with you. And that's 3 important things. Number 1, that college is fast and life is short. As you set off in these next 4 years, remember, they're going to be the best and the quickest years of your life. You're going to look up and you will be graduating from college and the magic will be over. I want you to envision that the next few seasons of your life are going to look like this. You're going to wake up in the morning or the afternoon, because you can choose afternoon classes if you choose. You're going to have about 2 or 3 classes a day, and the rest of the day is yours. These are going to be the best years of your life. If you don't believe me, ask your mothers and fathers. These will be the years when you don't have to stress about anything. These will be the years when you don't have a single bill to pay. These will be the years when life will come fast and furious, and you'll have an opportunity to explore and enjoy the world that is ahead of you. So as you go into these next few years, let me give you some advice as somebody who's been there. Number 1, enjoy it, because it's going to go by fast. Number 2, go abroad. Take a semester off. Go overseas, especially while somebody else is paying the bill. Make some new friends. Take some classes outside of your major. Join clubs and have experiences. Pledge a fraternity, rush a sorority, and enjoy life. Because college is going to go by fast. And when you walk across that stage, you'll find a second reality. That is that life is short. Sitting here at 45, knowing that there were some classmates who walked across the stage with me in 1990, who are no longer in the land of the living, I remind you that life is short. Because life is short, there's certain things you ought to know. Number one, don't let little things and little people take you down. Number two, life is too short to hold on to a grudge for too long. Life is too short to waste a day on anything that won't matter next month. Life is too short to try to do at 50 what you should have done at 20. And life is too short not to live, love, and laugh every single day. Life is short and college is fast. The second thing I would tell you, if I was sitting where you were today, is that friends really do matter. The poet John Donne was correct when he said, no man is an island entire of itself. For the reality is that everybody needs somebody sometime. Everybody needs somebody sometime. Batman had Robin. The Lone Ranger had Tommy. Yogi had Boo. Beyonce had the two other girls. I don't even know their names. But everybody needs somebody sometime. I sometimes get slapped on the hand for how I parent my two young children. I've got two boys, 14 and 12. And this past year in the summer, the fall, we went out to see a great film that I think many of you have seen, written, produced, and directed by Jordan Peele, called Get Out. We went and saw that movie about the sunken place. And after we left the movie, since I knew it was kind of deep and it was R-rated and I probably shouldn't have taken a 14 and a 12-year-old to go see it, we had to talk and process the movie. So in the car on the way from seeing Get Out, I asked my sons, what did we learn from Get Out? What was the life lesson? And to my surprise, my oldest said, don't date crazy people. I said, that sounds about right. And then my youngest said, and everybody needs a friend like Rod. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, and I pass those words on to you as you get ready to go to college. Number one, don't date crazy people. And number two, if you haven't found him or her yet, find them in these next 4 years. Find your Rod. Find that friend that sticks with you through thick and thin, that friend that believes in your possibility and potential, that friend that'll come running when you need him. Because everybody needs somebody sometime. The third thing I would tell myself if I was sitting where you were, is that you have an obligation to change the world. You have not just an opportunity, but you have an obligation to change the world. One of the reasons you have an obligation is because we expect a return on the investment that was made for you to come to the laboratory school. I'm going to clue you in on something, and I don't want the adults to listen. They can just eavesdrop. But some folk paid a whole lot of money for you to sit where you sit right now. Some of you are a six-figure investment, and we expect a return on it. You may not know this, but there's some folks sitting back there that gave up vacations, dipped in 401s, drove a hoopty 4 extra years rather than buying a new Range Rover, made sacrifices for you to sit where you are today. And I know Director Harris has done it, and I may be out of line, but as a dad who pays private school tuition, I want to be acknowledged. So I'm going to ask all the bill payers out there, if you would just stand for a moment, all those who paid the bills, the moms and dads, and let's thank them. You have an obligation because you're too gifted not to change the world. What you don't see now that you will very soon is that the 4 years you just come through was about so much more than just passing classes. It wasn't about writing a good paper on Shakespeare. It wasn't about passing American history and Western civilization. It wasn't even anything about you learned in biology or chemistry. It's about proving to you that you have the skill set necessary to tackle any challenge and be successful. The diploma you get today is not a mark of what you've done, but a note about what you can do. It's not about what you've achieved, it's about what we expect you to perform. That it's not just a walk in history when you look at it and see the classes you've passed, It's a reminder that whatever comes your way, you are now an alum of the University of Chicago Laboratory School, which puts you in a very elite crowd of men and women who are able to do great things when they put their mind to it. As one who went to lab from preschool to 12th grade, when I graduated from this place, kind of like you, I was just thrilled to be done. People have often asked me about lab school and what it meant to graduate from here. And tell them that I really appreciated it in 1990 because it was just school. We were just trying to get to summer vacation. We just wanted to get done with classes. We just wanted to graduate. But as I made my way to Duke University, and then Boston University, and even now working on my PhD, I now begin to understand what lab school gave me. That every time I sit down to craft a sermon and to share my convictions about God and His grace with my congregation, even in the presence of President Obama, I am utilizing skills that Darlene Campbell taught me in my junior and my senior year. That every time I stand to lift my voice against the racial tensions and violence that plague our cities, against the homophobia and xenophobia that sweeps our land, against the ignorant and the hatred that seems to be growing darker every day, I'm utilizing skills that I achieved here at U High. And what you may not see now, hopefully you will discern in the next season of your life, is that you are equipped and qualified, competent and capable of changing the world. And one of the ways that you're going to change the world is to be certain that you force the world to see you. There's an animal in the world, you all know it's called a chameleon. A chameleon has a very strange survival adaptation to its environment. That whatever environment it's in, it changes color to blend in. If the chameleon is around something green, she turns green. If he's around something brown, he turns brown. If he's around something gray, she turns gray. And the chameleon believes that every time it blends in, it saves its life from predators. But the biochemical process that the chameleon goes through to change colors, actually every time she changes colors, every time he changes color, he takes a day or two off of his life. Which means that trying to blend in literally kills him when he thinks it's saving him. As you go off into college, don't kill yourself trying to blend in. Be authentically you. Make the world see your intelligence. Make the world recognize your brilliance. Make the world honor your creativity. Make the world respect your gender. Make the world embrace your ethnicity. Make the world not run from, but run to your color. Make the world recognize your sexuality. Make the world know your humanity. Make the world realize that you matter. Marianne Williamson was writing in her book, Return to Love, when she said, we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant? Who am I to be gorgeous? Who am I to be talented? Who am I to be fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine. We're born to make manifest the glory that was within us. And as we let our light shine, we give other people permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence liberates others. Make the world recognize you. And then make the world recognize other people. Your voice and your intelligence, your brilliance, your creativity, your giftedness is not simply to be used for your own positioning, your own power, nor your own prosperity. But rather that you might realize that the greatest thing you can do in life is to help the world look and realize the value of someone else. Don't let your life ever become me, myself, and I, but rather use it to remind others that the greatest achievement in life is not what you earn, but what you give. Not what you make, but what you leave. Not what you have, but who you help. Not what door you walk through, but rather what door you hold open. My father was born in Pankerville, Louisiana, in 1925. And Pankerville is about as big as you imagine a town called Pankerville can be. He was raised in the segregated South, and as he made his way as part of the Great Migration out of Pankerville, Louisiana, up to Chicago, Illinois, he told me the story of riding the Greyhound bus and how that bus stopped outside of Memphis, Tennessee for a bathroom break. And as they were outside of Memphis, Tennessee, they stopped in an area that was not too warm or welcome to people of color. The bus driver gave all the colors on the bus some good advice. He said, use the bathroom quickly and get back on this bus. When they got off the bus, they went to the restroom. Of course, the restrooms were segregated, but they were not really segregated. It cost a nickel to open up the door of the colored bathroom. All the young people on that bus were broke, they didn't have any money, and they were very upset that they would not be able to go to the bathroom. An elderly colored man on that bus went to the door and said, come on. My dad looked back and said, we don't have any money to go to the bathroom. He tells me that the elderly man said, that's all right, I've got a nickel, and once I open the door, I will keep it open so that all of you can come after I've held the door open for you. You likewise have an obligation to use this gift that God has given you to open a door and hold it open for those who come after you and make a difference. Make the world see that Black lives matter. Make the world see that Muslims are not terrorists. Make the world see that the poor are our brothers and our sisters. Make the world see that women deserve to be paid equal with men. Make the world see that HIV is preventable. Make the world see that racism exists and can be eradicated. Make the world see that every child deserves a fair chance. Make the world see that sex trafficking must stop. Make the world see that every citizen has a right to vote. Make the world see that every ex-convict deserves a second chance. Make the world see that a hungry child is a crime in America. Make the world see the humanity, the value, and the potential of others, because then your life will truly matter. Sometimes it becomes overwhelming to try to make the world see. And in those moments when you feel like it's not making a difference, I remind you of a story told me of a young boy who went out on the seashore one day. In principle, there were hundreds of thousands of baby crabs stuck on the seashore that were slowly dying. The young man went and began picking up one crab at a time, throwing them back into the ocean. A man came by and realized the futility of what the young boy was doing, and he said to him, you might as well quit. There's no way you can save all of these crabs. There are too many for you to make a difference. The young man thought about it for a moment. Then he reached down and grabbed another crab and threw it back into the ocean. And he said, I may not save them all, but I made a difference for that one. And we might not be able to change all the world, but all of you have an ability and an obligation to help make a difference for one. So as you go out into this world, class of 2017, make them see you and make them see someone else. Congratulations.